what you will need is some yarn, cotton or acrylic, a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook, a yarn needle, and some scissors. Once you have all of those materials, let's head over to the table and get started. See you soon! Before we begin, it's probably a good thing to know that this half double crochet V-stitch starts out in multiples of 3. And for this particular dishcloth, we are going to start with a chain of 30. So go ahead, take your yarn, form a slip knot, and start chaining until you have 30. Or if you're doing a smaller sample, 15 or 21, just make sure that it is a multiple of 3. And once you have the amount of chains that you want, I'll meet you back and show you how to start off the half double crochet V-stitch. To create your first half double V-stitch, you will want to skip the first 3 chains. So this one, and this one. We are going to do a half double right into that 4th chain from the hook. And then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. To create the V, we want to chain 1 and then do another half double crochet right into that same chain. And if you pull these apart, you can see a little V forming. To continue our row, we are just going to skip these first couple of chains and work a half double crochet right into that 3rd chain. And just like our first half double crochet V-stitch, we are going to do a chain 1. And then work another half double crochet right into that same space. And that is all there is to it. So just remember, you do a half double crochet, chain 1, and then another half double crochet. We are now going to skip these 2 and then work into the 3rd. Grab your yarn over, and pull through. And every V-stitch has a chain 1 and 2 half double crochets in the middle. I'll show this one more time, then I'll let you finish off the row and meet you back for the end of row 1. So just remember, skip 2, work a half double crochet into that 3rd chain, chain 1, and then work another half double crochet. Now we'll meet you back at the end of row 1. At the end of our row, you should have 2 chains left. So in order to keep this even with the beginning of our row, we are just going to yarn over and do a half double crochet right into that last chain. And there we go. You've just finished the foundation row for your dishcloth. Oops, come on, there we go. So your row should look something like this. And if you would notice, your chain 3 at the beginning gives it a nice little edging. And then your half double crochet at the end of your row also gives it a nice ridged edge at the end. And all your little V-stitches should look like that. Row 2 is going to be the pattern that you will be following for the rest of this dishcloth. And what you will need to do in order to get started is yarn over and chain 2. So there's 1 and 2. And flip our work and work a half double crochet right in the middle of this V-stitch. And if you need to, you can just put your thumb and your forefinger right in there to create the little space. Grab your yarn and complete that half double crochet. Chain 1 and put another half double crochet right into that. And that is just what we are going to be doing for the rest of this row. We now want to go into the next V-stitch and do another half double crochet. So remember, you're just working into the space and not the actual stitches. We're going to chain 1 and go right into that same space again. So that should be pretty straightforward, and I will meet you back at the end of this row. And just keep working in those spaces. At the end of your row, you should have a little bit of a chain 2 left to work with. And what you want to do with that little chain 2 is work a half double crochet right into the top. And that will keep it consistent with the beginning of row 2. So just remember to start your new row, chain 2, flip your work, and go ahead and work right into that half double crochet V-stitch right there. And you're always working into the space. You're never working into the actual stitches. And that is how you do a V-stitch. Now we'll just continue working on this until I have a nice little square going. Now I'll meet you back when I have enough rows to make a little dishcloth. In order to count the rows of your dishcloth in any type of fabric that you are using this half double crochet V-stitch is to count the little holes that form in between each V-stitch. And that would be easy to keep track of. To give my raw edge a neater finish, I am just going to add a simple single crochet border. And what we want to do is just chain 1 and start single crocheting all the way down this raw edge. And because we did a chain 2 at the beginning and a half double crochet stitch, we are going to put 2 single crochets right into that chain. And all you want to do is make sure that is nice and even along that edge. And I'll come back when we are at a corner. Now that you've reached the corner, we are just going to do a single crochet right into that corner. You want to chain 1, go back into that corner, do a single crochet, and continue on working into that raw edge all the way until you reach the end of that side. And repeat what you did for that corner. I will meet you back when you have finished your border. Alright, so this is what this cloth should look like at the end. And that little single crochet border gave it a nice even edge. And you can weave in your tail afterward. And if you want, you can just chain 12 and then join it with the slip stitch, and that will create a little hanger for your dishcloth. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you all next week. Bye!